Myles Garrett becomes another problem for Browns, in the middle of a potential Shedeur Sanders departure. They face two important issues that raises big concerns during training camp. Just as the Cleveland Browns work through big worries and media concerns about rookie QB Shedeur Sanders, there is a new problem at the house: the health of Maine defender Myles Garrett, who might have lasting health issues that could mess up his game as the new NFL season begins. A report from Essentially Sports wrote that Garrett, seen as an elite pass rusher, is now being watched for signs of getting weaker. The Browns coach, Kevin Stefanski, shared a health update that made some fans and experts uneasy, pointing to issues that could keep up into the fall. Age catches up with everyone, someone close to the team told Essentially Sports, noting that Garrett's training has been tweaked, maybe just to be safe and as a precaution. Garrett, 29, has been key on the Browns' defense for years. However, lots of heavy combinations with high intensity, off-season procedures, and general wear and tear might be catching up. The Browns have not pointed out any exact injury, but Stefanski's careful words have made some guess that they might cut back on Garrett's time on the field. This issue pops up as the Browns also face doubts about their main QB position. Shedeur Sanders, a new player with high hopes and massive potential talent, that happens to be the son of Deion Sanders, is out with a sore arm. Even with his potential, Sanders now has a hard fight for a tough, unique spot, with older QBs Joe Flacco and Kenny Pickett ahead. People with information and contacts say the injury is not severe or bad, but the timing is rough for Sanders, who has yet to lock down his role among the Browns' QBs. Two important players lead to one big issue. With both a defense star and a possible new key attacker in shaky spots, the Browns have a tough but interesting training camp ahead. Myles Garrett, despite his good past plays, might need careful treatment to keep doing well all season. Shedeur Sanders is struggling to stand out in a packed group of QBs, with not much time or chances to show what he is worth. The unsure spots of both players put extra strain and excitement on the Browns' coaches and bosses just weeks before the season kicks off. What can Cleveland do next? For a team always looking to find a consistent structure, especially at QB, these two setbacks could be big obstacles. Both Garrett's long health and Sanders' quick comeback are now big situations to keep your eye in. If they both slip, the Browns might have to rethink their team setup. As preseason goes on, all eyes in Cleveland will stay on what the team does next, and if Garrett and Sanders can get back to top shape before it is too late for them and the Browns. We hope you liked this article. If you desire to learn more about Myles Garrett and Shedeur Sanders, or anything related to the Cleveland Browns or other NFL team, Marca.com is still your trusted media outlet. You can find the latest news in our webpage. Stay tuned in order to not miss out on anything. The walls at the Cleveland Browns training facility in Berea are supposed to be thick, designed to keep the noise of the outside world far away from game plans and quarterback reps. But not even concrete and steel could muffle the growing tremors shaking the organization this August. While quarterback Shedeur Sanders' rumored departure dominates headlines, an unexpected crack has appeared elsewhere, right in the heart of the Browns' locker room. Myles Garrett, the team's all-pro pass rusher and face of the defense, has reportedly grown deeply frustrated with the direction of the franchise. According to multiple sources close to the team, Garrett skipped 2 team meetings this week, and his recent interviews have turned increasingly icy. "There's a leadership void," said one team insider, "and it's bleeding into both sides of the ball." Just as Cleveland tries to solve one quarterback riddle, a new, more dangerous issue has emerged. From foundation to frustration, Myles Garrett has long been the rock upon which the Browns built their modern identity. Drafted number 1 overall in 2017, he's weathered coaching changes, QB turnstiles, and playoff heartbreaks. Through it all, he's produced sacks, pressures, forced fumbles, even MVP whispers at times. But success hasn't come with satisfaction. After the Browns flamed out in the 2024 postseason and entered the offseason with questions swirling around the quarterback room, Garrett was reportedly vocal in internal meetings, pushing for clarity, urgency, and accountability. Instead, the Browns drafted Shedeur Sanders, added Kenny Pickett, and then signed Marcus Mariota. 3 quarterbacks, but no clear vision. Now, with Shedeur barely seeing meaningful reps and rumors of a trade circling, Garrett is reportedly growing tired of the chaos. "Myles wants to win now," said a source close to his camp. "He's entering his prime, and he feels like the front office is stuck playing chess with rookies instead of building a real contender." The Shedeur shadow. While Garrett's discontent has largely stayed internal, Shedeur Sanders' situation has become a public spectacle. The former Colorado star, drafted with high expectations and prime-time pressure, has seen his role diminish. Practice reps have vanished. Media availability has been reduced. And whispers grow louder. Is he on the trade block? Now, the timing couldn't be worse. If Shedeur goes, it won't just be a loss of potential. It'll be an admission that Cleveland never had a plan for him. And Garrett, who has seen this movie before with quarterbacks, appears to be fed up with the rerun. "We've had a dozen guys under center since I got here," Garrett said cryptically in his last press conference. At some point, you stop calling it a competition and start calling it confusion. Tension mounts at practice. Tuesday's practice session was a microcosm of the storm. Shedeur Sanders, absent with what the team called rest, watched from the sideline in a hoodie and shades. Garrett, meanwhile, worked off to the side, not taking full team reps. When asked why, coach Kevin Stefanski offered a clipped response. "Myles is working through some things. He's a veteran. We trust him. But trust only stretches so far when your franchise cornerstone begins sending signals, and silence speaks the loudest." Locker room on the brink. According to team insiders, the locker room is beginning to splinter. Young players, particularly recent draft picks and Shedeur's supporters, are reportedly frustrated with the lack of transparency and feel like the leash is longer for vets than for the future. Veterans, led by Garrett and supported quietly by Amari Cooper and Joel Bitonio, are pushing for a win-now approach and favor experience over potential. Caught in the middle? Stefanski, GM Andrew Berry, and a front office unsure whether they're building for 2025 or 2027. "There's no shared direction," one staff member said off record. "Everyone's paddling, but not the same way."